How do we do these? Now you've got all the questions, you've got all the answers. Do you know where I went wrong? I didn't read the instructions properly. So I'll read it to you so that you've got no excuse. It says, work out the mean, the median, mode and range for each set of numbers. There might not be a mode. That was the bit that I left out. There might not be a mode. So let's choose one at random and then I'll show you how it's done. Number 7, you okay with number 7? 1, 10, 8, 36, 4 and 1. Put a comma in there so it doesn't look like 41. The mean is when they're really mean and they make you do all the work, because you have to add up all the numbers and then divide. And what the mean means is if all else was equal, how much would there be in each category? So if you take the mean amount of pocket money of everybody, and if that means if everybody put all their pocket money in a pile and then it was shared out equally, how much money would they have? That's what the mean means, and it's important to remember that because that will often creep up. So the mean, we add it all up, 11, 19, oh that was 3, was it 3 and 6 or 36? 36, right. I'm going to start with 36 because I'm happy with that. 36, 40, 41, 49, 50, 60. So the total is 60. We haven't been asked for that, but that's what it. So if they all put their stuff into a pile, there'd be 60 altogether, and then it was shared out equally between them. It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's shared out equally, so they would end up with 10 each. The mean is when they're really mean and they make you add it all up and divide, but it means how much would you get if it was all equally shared. And quite often where that's needed is when you can, it's doing the okey cokey again, isn't it? Oh dear. Now the next one, the mode is the most commonly occurring number. Now remember it said there isn't always a mode here. So which number appears most? Yep, we've got 2 little 1s here. So the mode is 1. Now the median means what would the middle number be if they were all put in order? So we've got, now notice we've got the 2 1s. You must put them both down because they both count. They are both a contribution to the data. So we've done that one, done that one. The next one would be 4, then 8, then 10, then 36. Have I missed one out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so the median, which would be the middle one, is going to be halfway, because there isn't a middle one as such as that, because that would have to be an odd number, and we've got 6, so it's going to be halfway between these two, which is 6. And then, can you see the workings I'm writing out? You must do the workings, don't try and do it in your head. The path to the dark side. Now the range, that gives you an idea of the spread of the data from one extreme to the other. These three here are all averages. And they give you an idea of if, all else was equal one way or another, just give me a ballpark figure kind of thing. The range is slightly different. It tells you how much the data is spread over from one extreme to another. So supposing you've got a little mouse that can throw a ball in the field, it can only go that way and that way. Be lucky if it goes the length of its tail. The range from east to west or north to south, or from one end of the numbers to the other end of the numbers, isn't very far. Now I want you to imagine you've got an Indian elephant who has been bowling for India since it was a tiny little infant. It's good at it. It gets out of its trunk and it chucks it miles over that way and then miles over that way. The range, the extent to where its ball goes, is ages over there, ages over there. It's a good, it bowls for India, so of course it's good. And so the range, you go from one extreme of the data to the other, so it's 36, to 21. Some people say it's the big number, take away the littlest number, which indeed it is. It just tells you how far it goes over. So that would be 35. And that's how you do them. The mean, they're really mean. They make you add it all up and then divide between the number of samples, if you like, that turn up. The mode, see, it's doing it again. Tell it off. The mode is the most commonly occurring number, mo. The median sounds a bit like middle, not a lot, but so you put them all in order and then you find the middle one, and then the range is the biggest number, take away the smallest number. It gives you an idea of the spread of the data. There are a number of little rhymes, none of which I can remember off the top of my head. But good luck with that. These do turn up. And these are averages. This isn't, but it often features in the same stuff. Well done.